This is a character I did not think I'd be talking about again on this channel, and that is Andrew Tate. A long time ago, I made a couple of videos on him, like for example, how he was imprisoned in Romania, and how apparently there was some huge Payday 2 level heist where they were going to actually get him out of that prison by saying that, you know, he has an incurable disease. He's going to pass away soon. He needs to travel to the UK or to another country to get life-saving treatment. That obviously never went anywhere, completely fell through, and then he actually left the Romanian prison, and then he went under house arrest for a little bit. And in the Tate world, it's all been kind of quiet over there. I mean, just tuning into one of his live streams right now, the latest thing I saw was a clip of him talking about John Cena, because if you don't remember, the Oscars happened a couple of days ago, and there was this scene where John Cena appeared on center stage, basically naked, just holding like a little sign in front of him. Now, personally, I saw that as a really forced bit as to get engagement with the Oscars, because as we know, the Oscar viewership is down every single year. No one really cares about the Oscars anymore, and I feel like they had John Cena on there to kind of force like a viral clip, like, oh guys, look, something bizarre happened, please share it on social media, share it on TikTok, the Oscars aren't dead, I promise. And then Andrew Tate saw that same clip, and he went onto this very strange rant how it's basically a humiliation ritual from the higher ups, you know, the powers that be, because someone that is 20 years into their career and they're 50 years old has only now chose to do the humiliation ritual to apparently get even higher up in the ranks.
I want to make something clear. I was saying this morning on Twitter how John Cena yesterday at the Oscars was doing his humiliation ritual to satisfy his gay paymasters. And everybody's saying, oh, maybe he's just promoting a movie. Maybe. Let me tell you something. I don't care what movie I'm in. You could not convince me to do that. You could not convince me to do anything fruity or weird. It doesn't matter what movie I'm in because there's no need. I can promote it other ways. I won't do it because my principles are too strong. So to say he's only promoting a movie is still agreeing with me. You're saying he's promoting his movie for money because he sold a soul to his gay paymaster.
Well, he was pretending to be an OnlyFans guy as the character of the movie and releasing OnlyFans content.
I've seen other people bring that theory up as well, especially because in like a film or TV show he's appeared in recently, he's dressed up as a woman as well, which is something that I did a couple of years ago as well, but unfortunately it didn't get me into any good graces. If anything, I just got a couple more likes on Instagram. But now Tristan and Andrew are in the news again, and it's because of Aiden Ross. If you didn't know, Aiden Ross is a character I bring up many times in the Paracynical cinematic universe. I talked about him a couple weeks ago, for example, how we had Playboy Carti on his stream and it just went to absolute shambles. I talked about him a couple of videos ago, like for example the situation where he paid Playboy Carti an insane amount of money to appear on his stream. He basically did nothing, took the bag of money and then walked away.
2024 music.
You leave right now?
Yeah.
All right, hold on, let me mute real quick.
Now, Aiden Ross, through and through, has always been a Tate god defender. He will speak so highly of the Tates, probably just so he can get that inheritance money, something wrote in the will. Now, like I said, the Tate twins, they were in jail for a little bit, then they went under house arrest, but now they basically can't leave the country because they're still under investigation for numerous things, like, for example, trafficking, exploitation of women. And now the Tate brothers might actually find themselves being extradited back to the UK because they are originally British to face prosecution. Why? Because apparently Andrew Tate gave Aiden Ross, his best friend, you know, basically a mastermind plan how they're going to try and escape Romania and basically go on the run. What does Aiden Ross do with this information, you think? I should probably keep this, you know, close to myself. Maybe share it in my inner circle. No, he just reads... He reads the entire statement and the entire text message that Andrew Tate sent him on stream, and he's on Kick, so he's probably got like hundreds of thousands of viewers.
Andrew had hit me up. He said, hey, I'm going to be leaving Romania soon and probably never coming back. If you want to come over and do a week of long streams and content before I leave, I think it'll be big. And I'm sorry, he said it's basically now or never. So, you know, and this is just, I told you guys this year, you know, it's a week of content, right?
I like how at no point does he actually clock in, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have said that. He's always just thinking about the content.
And again, guys, it might be the last time we ever do this. So it's kind of like we got to take advantage of it now because, hey, bro, it's basically like, yeah, it's like that. And then
maybe with a couple of ums, it's like, wait, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Okay, this could be pretty awkward. That then led to this infamous meme being created. Hey, Aiden, I'm escaping Romania. Don't tell anybody. Okay, boss. Hey, everyone. Andrew is planning on escaping Romania. Don't tell anyone. I like how they drew him as a little Wojak as well. I've had that happen to me as well. And the worst thing is, in the news, they've actually directly referenced Aiden Ross. So this isn't like it'd be kind of funny if it was linked. It literally is linked. We contacted the British police to alert them to this and immediately issue a warrant for his arrest in Romania and deportation to the UK. Jack Beeston, one of the lawyers, tells Michael Afton, Five Nights at Freddy's, that they saw a video on the social media platform X where it appears that Tate told the streamer profile Aiden Ross that he will leave Romania soon and not come back. The lawyers are representing Tate's 4 alleged British victims. The accusations in Great Britain relate to sexual abuse between 2012 and 2015. It's just the fact, like, bro literally had one job, eh? He had one job. Just don't tell anyone this. I'm sending you this as a private message. It's almost like, it's like on Twitter, you always have like trigger warnings and stuff. Like, Aiden needs a warning before every single message. Do not read this out loud on stream. I don't care how many people are going to clip it and it's going to make you famous. Do not read it out on stream. Now, like I said, they couldn't leave Romania because they were facing extradition, but they have now been rearrested because of this Aiden Ross clip. Because again, like he's saying in that clip I've shown you, it's now or never, bro. We got to make some content. Now, this obviously led Andrew Tate's lawyers to completely scramble. Like, they were freaking out. They had to put out some kind of press release to think, okay, we are not going to jeopardize our entire case that we probably spent millions of dollars on because of one single kick streamer. Now, after that whole scenario, the lawyers representing the 4 women that actually want to prosecute Andrew Tate, they came out with their own statement as well. And by the way, I know I'm reading a lot of legal stuff. It might go over everyone's head. So what I'm going to do, just to make sure that all the information is processed and doesn't go in one ear and out the other, I'm going to put some Subway Surfers or maybe some Raid Shadow Legends, maybe some Leafy CSGO Surf gameplay, just something to keep you stimulated, okay? McHugh and jury partners represent 4 British women who accuse Andrew Tate of and serious physical and sexual assaults. Our client's allegations were the subject of an investigation in the United Kingdom by the Hertfordshire Constabulary. This morning it came to our attention that Tate has been detained in Romania after an arrest warrant and extradition request that issued by the authorities in the United Kingdom to Romania in respect of allegations of sexual offences during the same period in which our clients allege Tate and assaulted them. Last week, we received information that Tate might have been planning to flee Romania. I wonder where they got that idea from, where he is due to stand trial for separate allegations of human trafficking. We wrote to the British police to bring this to their attention and to urge them to immediately seek a warrant for Tate's detention in Romania and extradition to the UK. While we cannot and do not comment on any knowledge of ongoing investigations, we are grateful that the British authorities have decided to take action and take heed of our concerns and the concerns of our clients. Tate is accused of serious criminal offences against a large number of victims that must be held accountable for those actions. We'll be releasing a fuller statement on behalf of our clients shortly. And then there's another statement here from their lawyer, Matthew Jury. Today's news is very welcome, as it has been a significant concern to many that Tate would seek to avoid justice in Romania and abroad. We are grateful to the British authorities for taking our concerns seriously and issuing an arrest warrant. Since his arrest in Romania, Tate has spread a vast amount of disinformation about the criminal allegations he faces in the UK in a series of high-profile interviews with individuals such as Piers Morgan and Tucker Carlson. Now, obviously, Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan, they have friends in very different areas, and they've got a lot of enemies as well. So people like Tucker Carlson will give them a platform. But a good example is when they did an interview with the BBC, the decorum that the interviewer used against Andrew Tate wasn't really that great. This is a very long 40-minute interview. I'm not going to go through the entire thing. But for example, here's some highlights.
Andrew Tate.
Hello.
Have you raped anybody?
Absolutely not.
Have you trafficked anybody?
Absolutely not.
Exploited any women for money?
Absolutely not.
But you have admitted using emotional manipulation to get women to work in the webcam industry for you.
No.
The BBC has spoken to somebody since your arrest who says exactly those things, that with you, it's all manipulation. There's an ulterior motive to everything you do.
Is this Sophie? Oh, it's Sophie, the fake name, no face. No,
I was so intent on wanting to please him and wanting him to be happy that I was just...
Now, you got to understand as well, Andrew Tate is a very good troll. He's a very good troll. He's very good on his feet. He's very silver-tongued to the point that he can almost spin any situation to look like the good guy or to look like someone that's down on their luck. Now, personally, I would never buy one of his courses. I'm not into that, you know, taking the red pill, waking up, becoming a drop shipper on TikTok, and then taking a picture of like my Bugatti in Saudi Arabia. But obviously, you know, this BBC interview as well, it's very harsh. There are very harsh allegations against him. But again, to be fair, if you make other comparisons, like for example, the time the BBC interviewed Prince Andrew, even though a lot of information came out, they used a lot of decorum with him. They actually gave him a lot more leeway than they should have. And he obviously still fumbled that entire interview himself. Now, this footage I'm showing you has literally just came out, like while I was recording this video, and it's Andrew and Tristan, you know, leaving the courthouse, I guess, or leaving their home, and basically talking to the press about how they don't want to be extradited back to the UK.
Please, what do you think about the decision for today?
I want to give absolute credit to Romanian justice for making the correct decision today. Unfortunately, I don't think many people in Romania understand, but in the West, in the countries that are owned by the Satanists, when you get to a certain level of fame, you either put on a dress or you go to jail, and I'm happy to make my choice, which is jail.
Now, when he's mentioning the dress thing, again, when I mentioned John Cena at the start, this is this humiliation ritual that he's like obsessed about. Apparently, John Cena wore like a dress and dressed up as a woman to get into the higher ups. If you show some kind of humiliation to the powers that be, you'll be able to climb the ranks, or the blood sacrifice stuff, like whatever Andrew Tate believes. But again, with John Cena, like I kind of find that hard to believe. I really just think they're trying to force like a viral moment. And also on top of that as well, why would someone 20 years into their career who's already 50 years old have any more ladders to climb?
My soul is not for sale, neither are my principles. We are innocent men. No, we're very innocent men, and in time, everybody's going to see that, and we're very excited to finish this judicial process and clear our names.
You are free for now, but still the Romanian court approved.
I really like how he obviously pre-rehearsed that speech and he knew exactly what to say, because that was a pretty good rebuttal, to be fair. Like, very pre-rehearsed. He didn't stumble, he didn't mumble, and then he kind of realized, wait, the reporters aren't going away? I still need to get to my Bugatti and drive away. Wait, I gotta answer another question.
Extradition to the UK after the trial is over here.
It's very funny because I've been asking Romanian courts to go to the UK myself. I've asked 5 times and been declined, so now I get to go home.
Today the judge told me, would you like to get extradited to England? That was the claim against me that I was trying to flee, and I said, no, I want to stay here and face justice. I want to win here in Romania.
One thing I would really love to see right now, which I'm pretty sure the entire world wants to see, is that text conversation between Aiden Ross and between Andrew Tate, because Andrew Tate probably wants him dead right now. It's like he's probably messaging him, be like, bro, what the fuck did you do? Like, mate, like, we're fucked now. What'd you say that on stream, mate? Are you stupid? And then Aiden probably replies, be like, yo, chat. Yo, I'm sorry, man. Yo. Yeah, I just thought that was a funny update to the situation. I'm not sure what's going to happen next. They obviously are dead set on wanting to stay in Romania, probably because there's other charges that are going on in the UK. And if they just get sentenced in Romania, they can duck a lot of the charges that have happened in the UK.